Hello everyone, my name is Brianna Janes, the founder of Breaking Chains, the Whitney Project, inspired by my past sister who passed away in November of last year. So today I just want to do a quick little stint on recovery romance. So 2.5 years ago I walked into a rehab and within no time met a wonderful looking young man who caught my eye, and immediately I was whisked away into recovery romance. Now let me tell you that fantasy died pretty soon, and we have gone through some of the hardest things I think I've ever had to go through in my life, and I want you to not have to deal with that. So when you decide to get clean and you go to an outpatient or any type of program, even meetings, there's all sorts of recovery programs. So say you find yourself in this situation. Don't fall for it, because you are going to fall for your own rise in dopamine and serotonin levels, causing you to want to do stupid things. Your hormones are changing, your brain is changing, but you need to stay strong. So, your body is going to tell you that you need certain satisfactions to feel better, because now you do not have drugs to fill that craving, okay? Now let me tell you that when you do those things to fulfill that, such as sleep with somebody, you may develop feelings which will also turn into a recovery romance. So I'm going to tell you that just because you think you can sleep with someone without catching feelings, that's not real. Usually somebody does catch them, even in a normal situation. And down the road, so say you guys do great, even possibly leave rehab together, because that's what people do. They get all caught up and they leave rehab together. It happens all the time. And I'm going to tell you that most of the time one of them passes away from an overdose. So if you don't want to be that person, or if you do not want to be the significant other that's fighting for their own life because their partner is using, then stay out of a relationship for at least 6 months of your recovery. Because the person you are when you first begin recovering is not the true you. That is you in a transition. That is you in a phase of your own development. And you are not your true self yet. You do not even remember nor know your passions. You have a lot of different things going on in your brain that need healing. And I'm sure that, there's mental health illnesses that have to be addressed, because 99% of the time, if you have an addiction, you have a coinciding mental health diagnosis as well. So do not mix yours with someone else's who's going through the same thing. You need to love yourself first, and if you do not love yourself, you cannot love someone else. I know that you can love them as strongly as possible. I know that you can look forward to them, you can be infatuated with them, you can look up to them, but don't do it. Stay on your own. It's okay to have friends, but if you're going to make friends with people that want to live, people that want to recover, people that want to do stuff like this when they get their shit together. I want you to live. And if you find yourself in a spot where you're with that person that's using and you're struggling, you can contact me, because I've been there, I've done it. I've been in one for years, I know, and I'm saying this from personal experience. It's not easy. It's not. And I don't know, I don't want to see somebody that's vulnerable mess up and pass away for no reason, okay? So when I say this, I'm begging you, stick with the winners, stick with the people that are serious, and if you are not serious yet, get serious. This is not something to play around with. It's an epidemic for a reason, and I'm telling you that the bigger people out there, the ones that are making all the money off this country's epidemic, do not care about you. You are a number. Do not be a statistic. You are valuable. You have so much to contribute to this world, and you do not need a significant other to do that. And I just want you to know that you are strong enough. You will make it. You will survive if you do what I tell you. Thank you. Much love. Go home and meditate tonight. You'll feel good.